Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 13 of the Football Manager streams here on Football Manager. We're in the transfer window still today. We've got a very important game at the end of the episode today. We're bottom of the league, playing top of the league, Shrewsbury. It's a massive fixture, one that if we could get anything from, we'd be delighted. Even just a point would be fantastic. And of course, if we can bring in some players in the meantime, that would be even better. So I'm not able to get a parent club. I might try again in the second season, though, and see if they'll reevaluate that situation. Lee Gregory? What is that? Who you? Oh, there's no way I'd be able to afford him, man. Absolutely no way I'd be able to afford Lee Gregory. Unfortunately. Demi Ferris. Or Ferris. You sure you're spelling that right, bro? Demi Ferris. Keanu Marsh Brown. Barnett. Whoa, he's rapid. He's very fast. Very specific in the role that he can play, though. I wouldn't be able to buy him in, unfortunately, because his value is way too high. And like I say, I can't loan anyone. Jack Ainsley. Jack Ainsley at Lowestoft. At Lowestoft, bloody hell, Lowestoft Town. Where's he been previously? It's not really gone his way, has it, at Ipswich? Again, he's more of a conference player. I'm not really too sure he'll be able to do the business for us in League Two. We looked at Ben O'Hanlon actually, circa part, and I think actually we have an offer in for him, a contract offer in for Ben O'Hanlon from Carlisle. Jake Morford. Western-super-Mare. Again, he's not of League Two standard, I'm afraid. Andy Barcham is someone I would definitely get in, Chadwick, if he wasn't injured for 5 to 6 months, sadly. Isaac Hayden. Helps if you click in the search bar, Ches. Isaac Hayden. See, players at Premier League sides, I'm just not going to be able to bring in. Because I'd only be able to bring them in on loan, and I can't. And if I was going to try and buy them, they wouldn't want to drop this low, unfortunately. Jimmy Smith. Oh, Jimmy Smithox. Jimmy Smith. Crawley Town. Decent physical and decent mental by the looks of things, but pretty average everywhere else. Again, I'd never be able to afford him, unfortunately, to buy him. Because we only have 65 grand to spend, and we need a multitude of players. Bradley Ash. Who's Bradley Ash? At Western-super-Mare. Oh, this is a guy we looked at before, isn't it? Did I look at Bradley Ash? I know we looked at someone from Western-super-Mare. I'll scout him then if you reckon he's got good potential. But we'll have to wait and see. There's no harm in scouting someone if he does look okay-ish. Chris Clements. Twatches. At Mansfield, attacking midfielder in the central area. Looks decent, actually. I quite like the look of him. We'll scout him. We will. Oh, we've already got a scout report on him, apparently. He would be decent. Very interested in joining on loan. I'd rather not sign someone on loan. The thing is, I need to get Taiwo out of the club, really. And Alex Lawless, I don't know what to do with. I don't know whether to try and move him on. Oh no, David Martin. The reason we can't recall David Martin is because we've already done it. That's why. Lol. There we go. David Martin is back. So he will come in very handy as well. So now, as wide players go, in the midfield, we're actually pretty sorted with David Martin, Jake Howells, Johnny Gorman, and Schmelz and Slager. I'm pleased with that. But in the centre of midfield, I mean, David Martin can play in the centre of midfield actually, so we could play him in there. Although he's not got the best of passing or tackling stats, he's better out wide. Johnny Gorman can play on either side of midfield, so it's not a problem. He's left-footed, so could cut in and shoot perhaps. Does have 9 finishing, which is okay. Obviously, Andy Drury and Nathan Doyle will be my main holding midfielders. So if I was to bring in another centre mid, I'd probably look to move Alex Lawless on. So we'll wait and see what happens there. Maybe I'll put in a cheeky... What do they reckon he'd be available for? Did it say on the scout report? Estimated cost 20 grand to 51,000. See, that's the issue when it comes to cost. I mean, you can play in centre mid as opposed to a cam. I'll make an inquiry and we'll see what they say they want rather than just going in blind. Dominic Polian. Have I spelled Dominic wrong? Probably. Yes, Dominic. Well done, Ches. Dominic Polian. Oldham striker. Well out of my price range. Well out of my price range, I'm afraid. Josh Simpson. He was at Cambridge and Histon, wasn't he? Josh Simpson. Back in the day. Centre mid. Yeah, Josh Simpson. Now still at Crawley. He was at Cambridge and Histon. Then went to Peterborough. He's been at Crawley for ages. But again, well out of my price range. There's no way I can afford to pay someone £3,000 a week. The board just won't allow it. Unfortunately. Ryan Woods. That name rings a bell. Isn't he at Shrewsbury? He is at Shrewsbury, and he's also very good. He's also very expensive, unfortunately. I can scout him to see what my scouts reckon he would cost, but I'm just not too sure. So let's actually have a look at centre mids. And we're looking at bringing in Lee Lucas, aren't we? We're also looking at bringing in Stephen Schumacher. So for now, we'll actually hold off on the centre mids and we'll advance just to see what happens over the next couple of days. Talak's going to come in. He's a centre back. I wanted to send him out on loan ideally, didn't I? Really, because his potential looks decent. I'll have a look at the squad. There he is, Lewis Talak, as you can see. Decent pace, decent heading. Just he needs a bit more work in the tackling department. But if I loan list him and put him in the under-21s, he could grow into someone that could be a pretty good player for the club, to be completely honest. Nicholas Bentner. Lol. Yes, Zodel Brown is coming in as well. So Zodel Brown is now here, and he can go in. He's gone straight into the under-21s actually. An 18-year-old, really good physical stats, and a decent inner tackle. So hopefully, over the course of the next 12 months or so, he can actually grow into a decent player as well. Burton Albion's Bell report. Stephen Schumacher's about to sign as well, which is fantastic. That would be a great holding mid. Lee Bell does look okay. Does look expensive wage-wise. But we could pick him up quite cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna offer for him. Looks like we're going to be making a lot of transfer signings if possible in this window. We'll have to see if they actually make a difference. Report Daniel Day, no, and no for Bradley Ash. Unfortunately, he would have no interest in joining us, which sucks. Ian Reese is about to join us back. Stephen Schumacher, though, is about to sign for us, which is fantastic. He will come in very handy in the midfield, which means, unfortunately, Alex, even though you've been at the club a long time, he's transfer list. So we'll offer it to clubs, and we'll see what they say. Here we go. Steven Schumacher is in at the club. That is a great signing for us. I'm pleased with that. Really pleased. That is a good sign. Max Power. See, now we've got quite a few centre mids. Nathan Doyle, Andy Drury, David Martin, Steven Schumacher, Luke Guttridge, and Boateng. This guy looks like I really should play him more, shouldn't I? I really should play him more. I may have to. O'Hanlon, there we go. We're set to sign O'Hanlon as well. So we've got another new centre back. Extra negotiation over Cummins, 40 grand. No. Not playing 40 grand for Cummins, I'm afraid. Making some good signings here, though. Really good signings. Sean Harad, that is absolute blast from the plus. Oh shit, they've accepted our bid for Elliot Benyon. Ooh, hello. Hello. We've got O'Hanlon. They've rejected our bid for Matlock. Marriott, sorry. Well, can I just... I cancel the offer, and then can I just make an inquiry? We'll see what they say. Negotiation over Clements. They want 50 grand for Chris Clements. Not a chance, boys. Not a chance. We've already got a few centre mids in now, so we will, though, look to bring in Elliot Benyon if we possibly can. Set him has... what can I offer him for rotation? £375 a week. Suggest terms. He wants £775. So we'll give him really give him a £200 goal bonus and a £200 appearance fee. Promotion wage rise of 35% and £450 a week. He still wants £750 a week. Okay. Thank you very much for the donation, Simon. Really appreciate that. I will check to see if you've sent another message along with that as well, like you did yesterday. And Elliot Benyon looks like he's coming into the club as well. Should be fantastic, which means when he comes in, I'll probably try and move Ricky Miller out. I'm making some good signings here. Oh, hello. Bakali's going to Chelsea. Who saw that coming? That's a great signing for Chelsea. Clearly been watching everybody's FIFA YouTubing videos. Bristol, he recommends Tom Lockyer. I would recommend Tom Lockyer as well, to be completely honest. He looks very good. Scout report. Not as good as what we've currently got, but again, a youngster that could grow. How old was he? 20. Probably available. Oh, he's very expensive, though. I'll add him to my shortlist. We will keep a close eye on his development. No offers for Alex Lawless. Ask Lawless to speak to clubs. We've transfer listed you without success so far. I need you to try and make a move happen. Whilst I respect your opinion, I'm under contract and I'm happy to see that out. You son of a bitch. When does this contract end? At the end of this year? The end of this season? Ah, buzzing. Lee Lucas is about to sign as well. Yes. So I really do want Alex Lawless to go out. Ah, bugger. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Alex, but you're going to go to the under-21s. If you're happy to just see out your contract. It's got Elliot Benyon coming in the next few days. We've just signed him as well. Oh shit, they've accepted the offer for Lee Bell as well. We're going to be overrun with centre mids. I'm gonna have to walk away, I'm afraid. There's no point making too many signings, so we'll just be overrun and I won't be able to keep everybody happy. We are rapidly increasing the size of this squad. We're gonna have to move a few players on if we can. I'm hoping people will start to make bids for Taiwo. He's not for sale at any price. Fine, screw you. I'm going to offer him to clubs. We'll see what happens, and we will offer Andy Parry to clubs as well. We will add to the unwanted list. Sell for half value. Minimum acceptable. £1,000. Confirm. Because we just want to get these players out of the club. Solomon Taiwo we will do the same with. Add to unwanted list. Sell for half price. We'll sell him for... we'll sell him for £1,000 as well. Obviously, transfer fees at this level of football, not quite as big as they are in the Premier League. Elliot Benyon isn't in just yet. It should be sooner rather than later. No offers for 2 players. I'll ask Perry to speak to clubs. Yeah, that gives us... See, we transfer listed you without assist, but I could say you need to be playing regularly at this point in your career, and as it won't be at this club, I want you to make a move happen. That kind of gives him the impetus saying, we've got your best interests at heart. I appreciate your point of view, but I'm happy to stay and see what the future holds. The future doesn't hold a future for you. Leave. It's your decision, of course, but I have to reiterate that I don't see a future for you here. I understand why you might be reluctant to leave, but I think a move would be best for your career. I think we should consider your decision. I'll say that assertively. Well, as you clearly can't change your mind, I guess I'll have to accept it and find a new club for myself. So I'll be going now. Yes! Bye-bye. Please do, and we'll say the same for Taiwo. Transfer list are due. I need to try and make a move happen. Whilst I respect your opinion... yeah, see you, Pam. Bye. Good. If we can get those 2 out. We can get those 2 out. Yeah, I've already done that. I did that myself. New Luton Sound is to be unveiled. Can I send assistant? Although, yeah, we're talking about everyone. The next few years when looking at this deal. Thank you very much for the donation. Dragonheart 1791, a donation of £5. Thank you very much. I will check the Stream Tip website to see if you left a message, and I'll check Simon's as well, now that that's jogged my memory. Apologies that I haven't done that to this point. I've been so caught up with all of the new signings we're making that I forgot to check. Let me just quickly sign in. Thank you very much for both of those donations. Simon says, when are you going to do a bigger team? We'll be doing a bigger team when we get offered a bigger job. Unless, of course, we do get the sack quite sharpish at Luton, in which case I would be tempted to start again and actually start at a club rather than starting unemployed. Because generally when you start unemployed, you find yourself going to a club when they're not in the best of situations. You know, when they're down the bottom of the table, maybe cash-strapped, squad's unhappy, not playing well, your best players are leaving. It is very tough. Starting unemployed is probably one of the hardest ways that you can actually go about playing FM, which is why it's such a challenge here, which hopefully is why you guys are intrigued as to seeing how we get on. But I will play at bigger clubs at some point in the future. Like, this game's going to be out for months, so we're going to be streaming it for months. Hopefully, if you guys will watch it for months. And Dragonheart 1791 says, awesome videos, Ches. Love the FM streams. Keep it up. I plan to. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. Stephen Schumacher, I will continue to look for bargains. This deal proves you can buy quality players without breaking the bank. Yes. Do you agree that with no large transfer fees involved, I don't necessarily believe that a fee dictates what should be expected of a player. Many were shocked that you were able to buy Stephen Schumacher for as little as you did. You must have expected to pay a higher fee for a player of his ability. If Stephen had been at my club, we'd have wanted to at least double the fee to let him go. Fleetwood will probably be regretting it now. We perhaps got the better end of the deal, but it's only Stephen's performances will dictate whether it reflects value or not. We robbed them, lol. Lee Lucas was released by Swansea City, having failed to make the breakthrough there. Do you see something in him that perhaps others may have missed? I do, actually. I do really like the way that... Because I like to play possession football, and obviously at Swansea they have a philosophy of playing possession football. So I hope he's going to have an excellent career as a footballer. Remarkably, this is your 7th signing of the transfer window. I think the club has to continue looking to improve the squad. What I'm going to do, we now are at over 200 viewers. I will tweet out and say we've made 7 signings so far this window, and we're not done yet. Come help me build my squad. If you guys could retweet this this tweet for me, that would be very much appreciated. See if we can drum up some extra interest in the stream. Has Elliot Benyon arrived yet? He hasn't. Still waiting for Elliot to arrive. There we go. Benyon's set to sign. Parry told to find new club. Yep. Tyro set to leave. That's fine. Brian Laws has gone to Hartlepool. That's a big managerial signing for them. A very big managerial signing. Alex Wall is suffering from virus again. Pass indicated that unless you treat him at the club, Alex will be sent home to minimise the risk. Yes. That's fine. He can go home. Because before, you used to actually have to actively send someone home. But now the club is doing that for me, which is great. We will sign Elliot Benyon. There we go. That's a good striker to come in, which means now that Elliot Benyon is here, we can move on. Ricky Miller. Transfer status. Transfer listed. Transfer status. Offer to clubs for £2,000. There we go. Offer to clubs. Someone might want to pick him up. Bit of pace. Elliot Benyon is in great form. You can see so far this season in the conference at Torquay, he's been banging the goals in, so I'm hoping he can make the step up to League 2, which he should be able to do. I was actually manager at Torquay on FM14, and Elliot Benyon was one of my best goal scorers, so I'm hoping he'll be able to do the same for me here. That's a good signing for us. I'm really pleased with how this window's coming together so far. The only thing is, we haven't yet seen him in action, so whilst the anticipation is here to do well, nobody. Right, I'm going to have to ask him to leave, I'm afraid. We've transfer listed you, bro. I know I understand it'd be good for your career. Respectfully, I'm not going to seek out a new transfer, and this is all I'm willing to say on the matter. You motherfucker. Well, guess where you're headed, son. Squad, under 21s. Bye-bye. You're not getting anywhere near my first team. And Boateng, who's our on-loan centre mid, has signed a new contract with Crystal Palace, which is good. Benyon, I'm delighted to be able to welcome Elliot Benyon. It's perhaps too soon, although I am thinking he'll be there for a starting spot in the future. I'm not going to play him against Shrewsbury. He's literally just arrived at the club, so it would be a bit harsh to throw him straight into the spotlight. I'm sure it won't take long for Elliot to adapt. Elliot Benyon joins an already large squad, and some fans have said that you run the risk of the club's financial future by continually stretching the wage budget. Well, we actually, if you check this, we actually have loads of wage budget still. Well, we don't have loads, but I mean, I can fiddle with the budget, can't I? I just put the transfer budget all in the wage budget. Bob's your uncle. We're not actually anywhere near the wage budget because we're not going to need to spend too much money. That's why picking up these guys for frees and minimal fees, like £1,000 to £3,000, is actually fantastic for a club like Luton to do so. I would never do anything to risk this club's future. That's exactly what I'm going to say, because I wouldn't. We are trying to move players on. Let's not beat about the bush. We are actively trying to do that. Thrilled with new signing. Akintunde's gone out to Hayes and Yedding. Got a lot of fixtures coming up, so actually having this larger squad could come in handy this week with all of these players that we've got brought into the club now. Let's have a look, shall we? We are about to welcome league leaders Shrewsbury to the football club, which not looking forward to this. Not looking forward to this whatsoever. Brought in all these new signings, and then oh shit, they played Izzy Brown. They played Izzy Brown against City. He's rapid. He's so fast, Isaiah Brown. Right. I'm not going to play 4-1-4-1 anymore. We are going to go back to 4-4-2. But what I might do is have a poacher alongside. Here we go. Poacher alongside an attacking forward. Right, goalkeeper, we will continue to go with Mark Tyler because he's in decent form. Right back, Paul Connolly. I'm tempted to give. I will give Sean O'Hanlon a start because he's been playing well for Carlisle, and I'm actually going to put Luke Wilkinson in. I don't want to put Lucas Neal in there immediately, but I will fill the bench out in a second. Still need a left back. That's one place we do need to pick up a player is left back. So we'll have to bear that in mind. Out on the right hand side, we'll start the players that we've been playing recently because they have been playing okay. But then in the middle, I'm going to go with Andy Drury, and then I'm going to put Boateng in there. Or do I put? Yeah, I'm going to put Boateng in there. Out on the left hand side, we will continue to go with. Do I go with Smelts? Smelts is on the right now, isn't he? I don't want to shove. We'll actually give Johnny Gorman a start. We'll give Johnny Gorman a start, and then up top, Paul Benson. I said I was going to give Ross Lafayette a chance, so I will do. And on the bench, we'll put Taldal. We'll have Mbabu. We'll have Lucas Neal. Midfield-wise, now we have some decent players in our midfield. I'll actually put Nathan Doyle on the bench, and we'll be able to put David Martin on the bench. Or do I put Schmelz on the bench? Oh, swap Slager and Sydney Smelts around. Actually, I like Slager on the right-hand side, but on the bench, striker-wise, we'll have Elliot Benyon, and then I put David Martin there because he's a utility player and we can play him in a number of positions. Wow, it's been a busy window. It's been a very busy window so far. Now this is a true test. This is a true test of where this squad is, because Shrewsbury are one of the best sides in the division. And we've seen that in the Road to Glory on FIFA as well with Cambridge. Shrewsbury are definitely one of the best teams in the division. Encourage the players. I shall assertively say that I'm not going to say I expect to win. That's too much. Go out there and impress me. Now that we've got some new signings in, impress me against top of the league. We'll see how we get on. This is nervous times actually. Had 100% possession though, and now we've had 38. That didn't last long. Come on, boys. Come on, Luton. Come on, Luton. To Boateng. I'm not sure what to make of Boateng. We haven't really played him too much too far, but oh, Lafayette could be in. Lafayette finish! What did I say? He's been playing coming off the bench and not doing very well. Shall I give him a start and see if he can make an impact? Because he's been scoring goals at reserve level. We start him, 14 minutes in, goal. Really lucky that it fell straight back to him, but that second finish is very impressive into the far top corner. Yes, boys. Against top of the league as well. Great start. We've scored a lot of goals early on, haven't we? It seems to be a trait with us right now. Bit ahead of tennis. What are you doing, Slager? There we go. He actually passed it in the end. Here's Drury into Paul Benson. Paul Benson is 2-0! Yeah! Oh my days. Oh, calm down, Ches. Because we'll concede at some point because our defence has been terrible. What headset do I use? This headset at the minute is a Microsoft LiveChat LX3000. It's only 20 quid, but it works perfectly. And up until very recently, I was using the mic on it as well to make commentaries. Obviously, you guys now know, and you will know, I'm going to do a setup video when I hit 50k subs on YouTube, peeking to between pop filter and mic. But I've got the Rode Podcaster mic now, and you can probably tell that the quality of the mic is a lot higher than it used to be. It's because it's expensive. Ross Lafayette's in again. Surely not. Oh, another good save, and this time the deflection doesn't drop to him. Now I can't remember where my mic was positioned. We are having a storming game, boys. A storming game. As soon as I say that... Oh, well cleared, Luke. Liam Lawrence. That's a good cross. Ah, shite. 2-1. 2-1. On my screen, the stream is frozen, and I'm doing this. Oh, never mind. It changed. The stream had frozen, and I was pulling the most ridiculous of faces, but it started to play by the time I got there to get to it, unfortunately. Oh, come on, let's hold out till half-time at least. I don't want to concede now. He says, as space opens up, they're fired wide. That's one thing we've had a problem with at the back, isn't it? Is just people not tracking runs. I need to alter my defensive tactics slightly. But we are playing very well right now. Very well indeed. I will calmly say that I'm very happy with their performance so far. I don't want to get too like, go on boys! Because I don't want them to get carried away. I want them to stay level-headed, keep calm, and just go out there and finish the game off. Question of a free kick there on Gorman, nothing given. Got us on the counter-attack. Yes, Boateng. Fantastic tackle. Things going well so far. Almost towards the hour mark. I don't know if the new transfer update's out, to be honest, Josh. I genuinely don't know. I'm going to make a substitution. But do I? Do I? Yeah, we're going to bring Nathan Doyle on for Boateng. He's had a very good game. I've been impressed with him, actually, in this one. But I will tell Nathan Doyle assertively that I have faith that he can go make the difference. And he looked to gain confidence, appreciated the encouraging feedback. Yes, Nathan. I love it when players respond to you. It gives you such a feeling of... I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for. But it gives you a feeling of accomplishment, I guess. Please don't ruin my day here by scoring a goal. Paul Benson pings it out. There's Gorman, our new signing, on his first start for this club, racing past their wing back, putting in a teasing cross, but straight at the goalkeeper, unfortunately. 15 minutes still to go. You think I should bring Benyon on, do you? Let's bring Elliot Benyon on then for Paul Benson, and I will tell him calmly that there is no pressure on him today. No pressure whatsoever. He's stepped up a division, and he has been a goal scorer down there, but we want to see him... Oh, no, Andy Jury's actually opened up a few gaps behind us here, but Paul Connolly's done well to deal with it. Nice clearance by Mark Tyler. He's going to come back at us, though. Space is in behind. Whoa, that shot. That shot. Ten minutes still to go. We've just given it straight away. I'm not really too sure what that's all about. And now there's man in space. Good save and cleared. What was that pass all the way across there about? A bit concerned about that. Let's have a look at the instructions, shall we? I probably should have paused it to do this, but never mind. I can't be bothered now. We're right at the very end of the game. As long as we don't concede in the next 2 seconds. Victory. 24th versus 1st, and the bottom club win the game. That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That is a brilliant win. And that's moved us up off the bottom of the table up into 22nd. Against top of the table, no less. Top of the table.